The show
Lord
you wish was
Almighty,
canceled
Maria
is
Taylor went
back.
back to being fine.
Ah,
What?
all right.
Oh,
I'm
my
glad I
bad.
spoke
I
over
didn't.
whatever
I didn't
you
realize
were
we was
saying.
live.
I'm
Oh
glad I spoke over
no!
whatever you were saying. Yee. Anyway, we have very special guest Xavier Mustafa.
Yikes.
Hello, hello, hello.
So, for the people watching, we have already interviewed Xavier Mustafa a couple times. But if you have questions, we will show them. We will answer them. We're just going to dive right into talking about the PLEs and pay per views that we've missed. So if you got questions, go ahead and ask away.
I don't miss pay-per-views. I'm a wrestling fan.
I actually do have a question to kick things off,
Okay, go ahead.
since no one else is. So you have Showcase of Champions coming up this week, right?
Yes, sir.
Your two main guests are Shelton Benjamin and Velveteen Dream. So to pretty much come across it, what are the featured matches for those that aren't in the area or still debating wherever to buy tickets to either show?
Oh wait, this top secret information that has not been released yet.
God dang,
But
show this week.
but I decided to hold back this information since I knew I was going to be on this show. So I figured I'll be asked this question. So I will give out some matches for the 2-day show. So our main event on Friday will be Sheldon Benjamin versus JPH. It has already been announced. We're gonna have Zach Hendricks. He will be defending the Legacy Pro Wrestling Next Gen Championship against making his Legacy Pro debut, Shaq Jordan. We will have Silky Smooth, who had a really good showing at the Rookie Combine not too long ago, going against another rookie by the name of Saint Genesis. We have the Brotherhood of Wrestling, which is managed by myself. Um, Regis Atlas and Devin August, we will be teaming up to go against JLC and Money Miguel. Then we have Rush 180, who will be taking on. Oh God, I'm bad with names. I'll come back to that one. We have Nino Hatchet will be taking on Damian Finnerer. Both of those two will be making their debut as well. And then Rush 180, and the guy's name is on the top of my head, and I did not write it down. But I'll let you know later. Day 2, right now on the docket, we have JPH versus Devo Knight. So if Devo Knight, I'm sorry, if JPH is still the champion and does not lose the title to Sheldon Benjamin, then that will be a Legacy Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship match against Devo Knight, who is the Racing Championship Wrestling 262 Heavyweight Champion. The Velveteen Dream will be taking on Drew Hernandez. And then we have the Urban Horsemen versus the Caribbean Arrogance. They will be in a dog collar chain match. So that's going to be one of our big feature matches. And then Silky Smooth will be taking on Maya Crevasse. This is a rematch from the Rookie Combine. So those are 4 of the 6 matches that we have for night 2.
Sorry, BT, I muted you because there was some background noise. um, Sounds like a great lineup so far. And now, again, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. We're going to go into the full dive of Bash at Berlin first. So for Bash at Berlin, you had Cody Rhodes defeating Kevin Owens. What did we think about this match? We're going to kick it off with Xavier Mustafa because the guest always goes first.
To me, it was okay. I mean, it's what I thought it was going to be. It's your typical Kevin Owens match. I was going to say I was surprised that they went first, but then again, I'm not surprised that they went first. To me, it was nothing special.
I enjoy the teasing that they're doing of KO because it's been too long since we've had the prize fighter, and God, do I miss the prize fighter. That's a good character. He beats the shit out of everybody. But anyway, the outcome is what I expected. Bobby?
I don't really pay attention to it. My thing is this. I mean, it was a good match. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't know. KO's starting to become Big Show to me.
Whoa. Whoa.
Like how many turns has this guy had? I mean,
Let's acknowledge why you didn't like it because you don't like Cody Rhodes as champion.
Oh.
I think that his reign has been subpar. I absolutely do. His
Well,
reign is
I think the problem is he doesn't have any real challengers.
he doesn't like. I'm
Or
not
a
trying to.
feud.
It's all Solo's fault.
It doesn't make any sense. You go from Solo, then you go to Kevin Owens, and then you go back to Solo. Like, what are we doing?
Sikoa.
And I know that y'all trying to draw out Roman coming back, but I mean, it was it. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. Cody's matches are good. Like he never has a bad match. It's steady. Like there's nothing that from that particular match that just was like, oh wow, like they had a good match. Like it's what you expect. If you go into an international, you're only putting 5 matches on a pay per view. Cody versus KO, you can't miss. You can't miss because it's gonna be a good match. But I mean, it was a safe match. It was nothing that was just wow. Like it was. I mean, but it was good.
Yeah, I just felt like this one they were just like, who can Cody go against this week? Let's throw a dart at the dartboard. Oh, Kevin Owens. Let's do Kevin Owens.
Spin a wheel like it's Raw in Vegas.
Like,
BT?
it's like promoters with you. It's like promoters with you, Brett Duffy. They need something in the spot. They know that you're going to deliver a solid promo. They're going to send you out there just to talk for 10 minutes, just because they need something for their
Oh,
spot.
I hope I never have to talk for 10 minutes.
I'm shocked. Any other time you do.
Now, I hope I can get booed for 8 and then talk for 2.
Don't lie to us.
BT, what are your thoughts on the KO Cody Rhodes?
AEW is better. I hate WWE.
Hold on.
Hi, Ruthie.
Use a bitch.
Oh,
I thought the match was okay. It was a good, solid Cody match. Cody's been a good champion, unlike Bobby's saying over here, because he's still a bitter, bald bitch. So, on to the next match.
On to the next match.
What
Beyond.
was- Get just because
No, you have a thought. Go ahead.
just because I have an opinion about the match being okay.
And it sucked, so let's move on.
So the next is the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill against the Unholy Union. We will kick it off with Mustafa again.
I thought this match was way better than the matches they've had in the past. Wasn't as many screw ups on this one as in the past. So at least their delays are getting better. It was entertaining. I enjoyed it.
I'm not gonna lie, I skipped this one as I did not watch live. I didn't like their previous ones, so I was just like, yeah, I'm not interested.
Wow.
Like
You
Jade
didn't give him a
Cargill,
chance.
the wrestler's wrestler.
Well, I feel like Bobby's about to shit on my whole life right now because I skipped it. So, Bobby, why don't you go ahead?
Here's my problem. Never mind. It's the fan in me. I don't get inconsistent booking.
No,
Alpha
Bobby,
Fire
let it go.
and Isla Dawn, they won the fucking titles in June. How many championship matches did they have where they had to defend the title? I can only think of one. And that one match, and they won that match. Like, then it was like, okay, so now we're gonna, and I'm not complaining, but we're gonna give the titles back to Jade Cargill, and well, they should have never lost them in the first place if you're gonna do that. That don't make no sense. It's almost like, okay, well, we're gonna do a fan service because we were in we were in Scotland and we're going to give you all the titles and let you win in front of your hometown, but those titles are going to go back. Like, it's stupid. Like,
That's what it was. It was pretty much to give the crowd something because Drew was going to lose.
It was. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy. I mean, again, the match was. It was. I mean, it's good. I mean, it was good, but I mean, it was okay. I mean,
BT,
It was a match, all right.
you're a fucking. I knew you were gonna. I
I don't know what else to really say about it. Like, it wasn't really good, but like, it wasn't the drizzle shits.
I never thought I would say this. I miss Becky Lynch.
Oh, you were just shitting on her before she left.
Dear God, the division needs her. I'm like, dear God, please, Charlotte.
I miss
Charlotte.
the goat too.
Oh boy, now you're gonna get him on the goat talk again. Jesus. All right, we'll go to.
I just feel like the division as a whole is down. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, it's been better positioned than the men's tag division both shows. So I mean, I give him that.
Because the fucking Judgment Day haven't defended the titles in like 2 months. Matter of fact, I forgot about the tag team titles until Kofi said something on Monday. I'm like, oh shit, they do have the tag team titles.
Yeah, you know what else everybody forgot? Odyssey Jones.
Stop.
Did we forget him
already?
Stop.
Did we forget him?
We'll talk about that later.
I'll hold my thoughts on a Judgment Day until he gets
He forgot to hold his hand.
Living dog match.
The next match we have is the strap match. CM Punk defeating Drew McIntyre. Mustafa.
I'm loving everything these two are doing right now. They probably have the best storyline going. Probably the second best, I guess, will probably be the Bloodline stuff. Yeah, just fantastic work from both of those guys.
Well, as a 0-time bracelet champion, I'm going to weigh in that I'm enjoying it. Drew McIntyre's social media game has been fantastic. Like,
where's this Drew been? Like, I wish he would have been this Drew COVID time.
Well,
he probably would have had a better championship reign.
He was good guy Drew COVID time though.
Yeah, that's true. But he's still good at controlling people. Would have been funny.
Yeah,
he's back to Scottish psychopath Drew. Almost. Not fully. But I thought that match was really good. I enjoyed the multiple GTSs to end it. Just because that just shows the CM Punk hatred. And if they really wanted to, they could have had his hatred of McIntyre cost him again, but then you don't get match 3. So I see why they went the way that they did, and so far I've been enjoying the feud, and I can't wait to see what the last match is. Probably going to be at Bad Blood.
You BT? Know what the last match is going to be.
Oh, I think I know what it's going to be.
It's going to be Hell. I thought it was the match of the night.
I can agree.
I don't know if you can make an argument it's the greatest strap match ever. I honestly don't know. Couldn't tell you. But it was a great match. Happy they got rid of the bracelet on Monday.
Yeah.
The long lineage went from Punk to Drew, back to Punk, to Rollins, back to Drew, to Punk, now gone. So that title means more than... Okay, let's talk about it. What does it mean more than, Duffy? Does it mean more than the now tag team championships?
No. Because the OWO are the greatest.
Does it mean... Where the fuck's Bobby?
He said he'd be right back. That's why I jumped to you.
I didn't listen.
I can fucking tell.
But no, I'm going to... Happy bracelet's gone. Now gives Punk a reason to really turn it up a notch now. I expect Hell in a Cell to be for Bad Blood. Probably should main event. And yeah.
Well, hello, Josh. Top fan Josh.
Josh, you should stay till promotion time because I have a surprise tonight.
Oh boy.
Tell everyone it now to come too.
I put it in the chat already. To kind of piggyback off of you though about group best strap match, I mean, I think Eddie Guerrero and JBL had a good one.
Yeah, that one was fantastic. I'm trying to think of any other ones off the top of my head that I can compare them to. I would say though that one was probably better than this one, but I don't want to say like this one was bad in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Well, Bobby's not here, so we're just gonna skip right to the mixed tag team match. Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley defeat Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. Mustafa.
I mean, I get the goal. I don't know. I just could have done without this match, but I guess it's just to get to these people's singles match. So, I mean, again, I don't think there was any matches that I was like, oh my God, I want to rip the eyeballs out of my head. This definitely was not one of them. Again, they told the story that they wanted to tell, that they needed to tell, but I was just like, do I really want this? I didn't really want it, but it was okay. You know?
I understand why they booked it, and I actually was a fan, but however, the booking of the new Judgment Day has been really fucking terrible. Like, it's bad. They're not even legitimate threats to their opponents at this point.
But you know what though? On the flip side though, I think this is like Liv Morgan's best work.
Oh yeah.
I think she's fantastic.
We know why you like her, Duffy.
Oh yeah. Please do tell.
Don't shortchange your mind.
Yeah, Bobby, you know who you look like? It's time to play the game.
It changed my mind.
You haven't seen that? I'll send you something later. Bobby, what are your thoughts on the mixed?
Why you do that?
Can we go back to the CM Punk match? Because I got a legitimate question.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
trying to be
Go
funny.
ahead. Why not?
In a strap
Sorry.
match, don't you have to hit the ring post consecutively?
Your momentum has to be stopped.
So CM Punk's momentum was stopped when he hit like 3 GTSs on Drew McIntyre. So technically, shouldn't he have started over again?
WWE
Nice.
uses a loophole where the opponent has to stop your momentum.
But in that same match, okay. never
His
mind.
momentum was not stopped.
Listen, Bobby, because wrestling.
Oh,
You can't explain it. It's because wrestling.
Okay, because it was gonna be like y'all could just tell me, "Shut up, Bobby. Just enjoy the damn show." Because I was thinking,
I mean, I would love to use the WWE logic and throw it out there, but then also he had a good response.
okay,
You're not wrong.
Real to me.
You're not wrong though, buddy.
but I'm enjoy it. But back to the mixed tag team match. I'm gonna disagree because I think that right now, I think that it because of the fact that with the Judgment Day, they're so concentrated on Drew McIntyre and they're so concentrated on Rhea Ripley. I think that's why probably people are thinking that they're sucking because they're stuck into a point of where they're fighting Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. I don't think that we have given it a chance yet. I ultimately think that this incarnation is still gonna be good. But yeah, I agree with Mustafa. Bliv is like hitting a home run, like holy whatever balls or whatever. But you know, Dom is too. I got to give it. Dom is too. Dom is hitting a home run. Damien is hitting. I didn't used to like Damian Priest. My friend loves Damian Priest, and I didn't used to. But now I'm a Damian Priest fan. I've even become a Rhea Ripley fan. But I mean, the mixed tag match. I mean, it was okay. Like all these matches. I don't mean to be cliche, but they're going to be the same. They were okay. They weren't bad, but they were safe matches that you could put together that they would click. So, I mean, it was okay. I mean, it was good. I mean, it held my attention, but I mean, it was good. But not to get off subject, but is this the worst PLE of WWE for this year? Absolutely. Was it still good? Absolutely. It's just WWE right now is so good that even with a down show, it could still be a good pay-per-view. And that's all I'm gonna say.
BT.
The match was okay. It was kind of stupid because you had them all jump them, and then they cleared them all the fuck out, and then clean 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't have went that way, but whatever. We can book Damian and Rhea to look weak every now and then. I mean, that's fine. You're not going to hurt them. There's no reason that the next night on Raw, one-legged Rhea is clearing out the fucking ring like she's Ultimate Warrior in the fucking 80s. Like, the Judgment Day, I think by the time this feud ends between them and Rhea Damian, they're not going to have any of their championships. They won't have the tag. They won't have the women's. And I don't really know what you do with them after that, after this feud, because just by the way they're booking them.
I still think they go their separate ways.
Mm,
No, I don't think so
I don't
yet.
know. It's too soon.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know where you go after this. Also, where do you go after CM Punk and Drew McIntyre? Like, do you go
I think they told
CM
you.
Punk, Seth Rollins?
I think they told you what's next for Punk after Drew. I think they're going to do Gunther.
Mm-mm.
CM Punk and Gunther?
I don't know. I don't see that one unless you have Seth Rollins screwing them out of winning.
Probably that's
Probably how it goes
probably
down.
you could probably carry that feud out for a couple of months and then have it to where you could, if you book it right, to where you could have them because they're probably gonna face each other at WrestleMania. That's probably what the delay is that CM Punk is gonna face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. So I mean, you could find ways to draw it out. I mean, I feel like they've. I mean, I know they were hurt, but I feel like they've drawn out the storyline between Drew McIntyre and.
Nope, we're not doing that one.
You already showed it.
Oh,
Chances give Bobby something to eat so his shit takes don't bring down the show. Dang.
just because you don't agree with it doesn't mean it's a shit take.
Damn, that's an open invite, old man.
There is. Come on the show because I debate anybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're in the wrestling business or not. Debate me.
Yeah, come on the show so I can look you in the eye and tell you you're doing such a great job, sir.
You're such a cop-out bitch right there.
What a bitch! Because you fucking lying. I welcome all debates. If my debates are a shit take, okay.
Well, that's a wrap up on the mixed tag team. But we have the main event. We have Gunther versus Randy Orton.
All this hostility for the Judgment Day.
So I kind of wanted to say this one was match of the night. That's when you guys said the CM Punk one was a match of the night. I really had to think about it, and you know what? I would have to agree. But I'm talking about like this is the match of the night, and that match is like right here. Like, I enjoyed this match very much. I think one thing I like about these international crowds is you never know what you're going to get with them. And I thought every time somebody did a 3 count. And they did the Ein, Zwei, Drive, the German. I thought that was fantastic. The energy of this match. Those two went in there and worked hard, beat the crap out of each other. I loved it. Every minute of it. Start to finish.
Before we get to me, we kicked off the show like that, and we're ending the show like that.
Damn, that's what you get when you miss the first 10 minutes, sucker.
I really like Gunther matches because not only is he gonna beat the fucking shit out of somebody, but it's got good psychology. Um, and I really thought that they were just gonna boo Randy Orton out of the building because they want Gunther, but no, they really didn't. Um, although I shouldn't be surprised because Randy Orton, legend, they've been showing him respect internationally, so I guess that's on me. But otherwise, CM Punk. Then it was a CM Punk match, Gunther match, Cody Rhodes match, and then everything else. That's my personal rating of how the night went. Bobby?
All right.
First off, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Josh,
The never-ending feud. Never-ending feud.
until you can talk shit about me to my face and not at a show that I am not at, shut your mouth.
What you mean this
Because
show?
you're
Idiot Bobby Wrestling Show. Three idiot friends who share their stupid opinions together, though. They've got a special guest every Sunday on Facebook. Make sure you follow them to catch up on all the wrestling action that they are a part of. And tell Bobby he's awful, because he really is.
and speaking,
He had that shit at the
and
ready.
speaking of awful, next time get a belt. Because your pants were fucking falling. And that's all I gotta say.
All right, go ahead and talk about
Fuck your dinner. Okay.
Bobby. Go ahead with the Gunther match review.
It was good. I did actually that match was pretty good. I did not expect him to choke out Randy Orton. I mean, he put that man to sleep. That was a dominant win. I was actually surprised that he shook Orton's hand at the end of the match. I mean, like I said, I just it's clear Orton is at the stage where he's using his name to get other people over. But I mean, it was a good match. It was hard hitting. I mean, it was a good match. Great story. Loved it. I actually loved the match.
PT.
One caveat.
Yeah,
Hey,
Oh.
WWE, if you're gonna do these international shows and then you're gonna like go back to the ring where the guy is giving an interview, can you please give us fucking subtitles so we can understand what Gunther is saying?
Here comes one of those Vince fans.
Because I'm like, what is even? The only thing I understood, I was like, "Hi." That was it. That was all I understood.
Well, I guess someone doesn't want to be cultured.
Go ahead, PT.
Side topic here: the Germany crowd. They're overrated. That was one overrated crowd. I expected that to be like the football crowd in Germany, where if you watch an NFL game where they played in Germany, they're fucking insane. Yeah, I didn't get that. They felt like American fans. Just boring. But Gunther Orton, I thought it was the second best match of the night. Way better than their first match that they had. And right choice to main event. For Orton, really he didn't need the win. Just used it to put Gunther over, and now don't know what you do next with Orton. You probably put him back with KO, and then for Gunther, it looks like it's Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah. Was it all in and all out we missed, BT?
I think we were here for
missed.
all in. I don't know. I know we were out for all out. But I think we had the show the day of all in.
No, we didn't have a show.
No, we did
Because
not. So
we
I
didn't
will
have a
pull
show
up.
because I watched that. I watched that at my friend's house because I was not buying that pay per view.
I got a special. I bought all in and got all out technically for free.
Okay, they keep trying to just give me all out results. So what I'll do is I will pull up
Okay,
all
we
out
hear-
first.
I mean, we can
I'll-
go over. I mean, you don't have to. I mean,
I mean,
all
we just
in.
pick and choose it all in because there's
Yeah.
only like a few
Yeah.
real talking points out of it.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know any of the matches.
Listen, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't watch none of them. I am so over AEW. I just wish they would just close their doors. To be honest.
Holy shit!
Wow.
I hate it so much.
Let the man rant.
It's so like, let's do every freaking thing we've learned how to do in wrestling in every single match. There's no like build to anything. Like all of a sudden, like Hangman Adam Page has nothing to do with Swerve. All of a sudden, he's burning down Swerve's childhood home. Like,
That's great.
what? Okay, all right. Then he's stabbing him in the mouth with needles, cracking his head with a chair like CTE isn't a thing. Like, why?
It's CTE. Are you with me?
Just, oh my God, it just bothers me. It just bothers me so much. They
they're
could do
trying
so much better, and they don't. So I really can't, in my opinion, really can't take them as a strong second choice.
They're trying to get
Oh,
the
they about-
Attitude Era back.
They're about to be paid like one because that TV deal's about to come in.
Are they going to get a good TV deal? Like I can't
Yeah.
see
They're-
Warner Brothers forking out a ton of extra money for what they're putting out. They're losing in the ratings. They're
Well,
going down.
They're losing the NBA, so
Yeah, at this point, they really don't have a choice because I think Warner Brothers is the only one that's like.
I don't think
one-
either really have a choice.
no.
Because
Not
Turner,
really.
Turner ain't got shit now, really, because the NBA is gone. And AEW really has nowhere to fucking go.
Yeah, Tony Khan turned down all those other TV deals.
I think it'll be cool
So-
if they do the Warner Brothers deal. They get the pay-per-views on, was it Max?
Max.
Whatever, yeah. So you can get them, at a cheaper price because who wants to pay $60 for AEW pay-per-view? I mean, but yeah, as far as them getting millions and millions of dollars for I don't know. I don't think it makes financial sense. Even if they're using the NBA, they can get something else.
Oh, real quick. Why would WB give a big cash deal to a show that delivers shit ratings?
Because for some shit reason, they only care about the demo.
Yeah.
Because I am with you. I would not give them a fucking renewal for their ratings, but this ain't the fucking 90s anymore. They care about the demo for some reason. Even though I don't get it because they're not landing advertisers. So, like, you know how bad you got to be to not track advertisers? Or one of your main advertisers at one point was Ric Flair's Woo energy drink that no one's ever had or heard of.
And then they stopped advertising it like all of a sudden.
Remember when they had Domino's and a Nick Gage with the pizza cutter?
I was just gonna say that.
That's what I'm asking because I'm like, well, how the fuck are they not off
Mid
the
pizza cut, Domino's ad right there.
with some of the shit that they do? It's like, how the fuck are you even still on air? Like,
Their demos always rated one of the top three at the very least for Wednesdays for cable for some reason. So it does good enough.
but you know,
Yeah.
Tony, they're always going to have a reason. Well, the Olympics was on, and we couldn't really capture all the audience.
Well, we know
Well,
what Tony's doing backstage.
The funniest will always be when they blame the Kendrick Lamar concert.
When they played the Kendrick concert was stupid. What's the matter, Bobby? Who said what, friend?
It's you, because I'm thinking of Sinister Minister.
Like
Greatest angle on TV ever. Okay, so Josh says the thing with AEW is it is a true alternative. If you want fast-paced move after move and everything is done to top the last match, then AEW is for you.
They are not even as good as TNA.
I think they're better.
TNA is
I think
better.
it's barely.
TNA
The
is
reason
be-
why
Oh, go ahead, Brandon.
The reason why I cannot put TNA above them is because TNA will always TNA. Whenever they get momentum, they'll do something to fuck it up. And it's every single time. Doesn't matter who's owning it, who's booking it, who's running it, who's your champion, who's on your roster. Doesn't matter. They find a way to fuck it up somehow.
Yeah, but have you been watching lately? Because they've been pretty good. I can't
They
even.
didn't capitalize on John Henry.
That's just because they're fucking stupid. Like, who the fuck? The
Can't
most
you-
over wrestler. Oh my god! Don't get me started on that shit because I'm about to have a conniption fit.
Hey, if we just want to skip all out, we can talk. We can just talk fucking TNA AEW comparisons.
Because I think we should hit on the needle. At least the two big spots come out of it, and then the conversation that I need to have with Bobby.
Oh boy. Well, Mustafa, have you been paying attention to TNA at all?
Very little. I'm here. They're doing good business again. They're selling out, these smaller arenas. So kudos to them. But no, I haven't actively been watching. That's kind of been keeping tabs a little bit. But
Well, then, boys, you're free to kick it off. Feel free to chime in with an opinion if you hear something that you'd like to chime in about,
Bobby?
Mr. Mustafa.
Bobby?
But it's
What?
gonna be a little bit.
Can we have the Mercedes Monet conversation now?
Oh boy.
Listen.
Can we have it?
I need a smoke
'Cause
break for this.
This is like 5 years in the making between us. You can say I've always been right. How do you have the worst match on 2 straight pay-per-views?
are you talking about Mercedes Monet?
Yeah.
Terrible.
You can't blame. I see people blame Tony Khan and creative, like she wasn't doing the same shit in her 2-month run in Japan.
I was distracted by her beauty. All right. Listen, this girl could lay a dud in the ring, and I would cheer her. So I don't want to hear it. Okay, I was misguided.
You were on this motherfucking show for weeks.
Week.
See.
Oh my god. Dude,
Let's go back to the day when he was saying legit boss too.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's almost bad as Rick would join the riot.
Or Rick during the Survivor
Was he
Series.
get up and do the ass twerk?
No, he was just doing it in his chair.
Listen. I can no longer defend. I can no longer. I'm stuttering because I don't know what to say. God, why the fuck is she in a higher rate? Why is she higher in a higher position on the card than your actual women's champion? Because Mariah May is knocking it out of park. I'm sorry. Did y'all see Collision on Friday? Because that shit where she said, "Why is this called the Windy City?" and none of y'all have ever been blown. That shit was fucking hilarious. That shit was fucking hilarious.
I am. So I will literally watch AEW just to find Mariah May clips because she is fucking funny recently.
I'm sorry. I'm doing it right now. I am so fucking sorry that I even uttered the name because she is just such ass. Like
he can't even say it right now.
Well, number one, what the fuck is her finishing move? Because she changed it again. Now she just flips the girl over and then she drops to her knees and the girl just falls flat on her face. Like I don't get it. Like, why do you just stick with the bank statement? I don't understand. I get that I'm sorry. To Duffy, to Brandon, my friends, I'm sorry.
This is like a YouTube apology video right now.
I'm sorry. I have nothing to say. I'm ashamed of myself.
You should be.
I'll take this L because Dear God, I
It's
cannot
like
believe
a
I
decade.
compared.
It's like a
I
decade
cannot
worth of
believe I
battles here.
compared. I cannot believe I compared this chick to Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Oh my God, what the fuck was I? I may have been inebriated that day, but
See, Triple H's NXT got y'all thinking a certain way.
oh my God, yeah, because I don't know what the fuck happened because in NXT she was great. She had the aura, she had the presentation, her matches were good, and like she went up to the main roster, and it's like, what the fuck? And then she had the match of Bianca Belair, and I'm thinking, okay, now she's redeeming herself because the match of Bianca Belair was actually fucking great. Turns to find out she throws a fucking temper tantrum. And I'm like, what the fuck? I can't do
Bianca
it.
carried.
Jamerson, if you are somewhere out there in the universe, if you can sense my spirit, you can have it. I can't do it.
I think it's one of them things. I'm gonna call it the Russo effect. Like when you have those controls around you, where you don't do or say stupid things because you got somebody to be like, "Hey, that's stupid. You probably shouldn't do it." And you can produce some good stuff. And then when you go somewhere else where they're like, "Hey, do whatever you want," and that's what you do, whatever you want, and then you realize that probably most of your ideas was crap.
You and Dad just said the same thing.
Trash in the E too. But I don't like. I've never seen someone bet on themselves and completely like destroy their stock. Not even like a year in.
I mean, if I was getting paid $5 million a year to do garbage work, I'd be
Like-
pretty happy.
Because like she thought WWE was going to open their arms to her and give her the like CM Punk, Cody Rhodes return kind of thing, and they're like, "No, we're good. We're not going to overpay you." She's like, "She don't even want to be in AEW. Let's start with that."
Yeah, and I get 5 million. 5 million is a lot of money, but don't you think, Duffy, that like at some point you gotta be like, I may want to practice on getting better because I may not get another contract. For
It's
the
like
same
Jericho.
amount.
Big fish in a small pond. That's all
It's
I'm
like
gonna say.
It's like Chris Jericho right now. All they're doing is just hurting their fucking legacy.
Speaking of Chris Jericho, the most recent person he feuded with Hook, can we just get rid of the FTW championship? It does nothing.
Or can we just ban Hook from facing Chris Jericho again? Because at this point, I'm fucking tired of
I am the learning tree.
hot potatoing the damn FTW championship back and forth.
Not until we get our Hook versus Roderick Strong match.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Can we just get rid of Chris Jericho already?
Yeah, where was Chris Jericho January 6th?
Bro, why can't Fozzy just go on a world tour?
Yeah, give us our Chris Jericho break.
Like that was the best thing about Jericho. He'd show up for a few months, he'd get a little bit stale near the end, then he'd disappear for like a year. Then he'll come back, something new. He'll get stale near the end, then he'll disappear. And a lot of people forget Jericho's last WWE run. If it wasn't for Kevin Owens,
The
his
list.
last run was going to be ass.
Yeah, it was.
Because he was not doing anything. What was it? He was feuding with Ambrose when he came back.
He killed Mitch.
I remember Mitch. I miss Mitch.
I just can't believe that somebody came up with the person that came up with the king of bling bling, the Ayatollah of rock and roller. 25 years later, get the fuck off my screen! Like I can't believe this is the same person.
Hi guys.
I am the learning tree.
I am the learning tree.
Jesus, it's so bad. It's so bad. Just go away for a little bit. That's all you gotta do.
And then talk about tribalism. AEW fans will defend that shit till it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. He keeps reinventing
I think
himself.
they haven't come around on Mercedes yet, but I think a lot of hardcore AEW fans have come around on Jericho.
AEW needs to do what every other company has done. Bite the bullet and hire Vince Russo. I want to see shittier things. Mustafa's face.
Well, he's just bringing Uncle Harold.
Dad agrees. It's the same problem. He's allowed to do what he wants. Yeah.
Let's not do
Literally.
that. Let's not do that in Figure.
Let's
I
do
can't.
that.
I can't say that because I don't want to get sued, but he's literally let to do what he wants. Take that as you will.
Listen, at least Judy Bagwell on a pole match, on a fucking forklift match was
jeez.
entertaining.
Oh yeah, well, it's Viagra on a pole entertaining, Bobby.
Let me tell you something. No, but Mark Henry and Mae Young with their hand, that shit, I don't care.
What? You mean that moment, the moment that made Mark Henry a Hall of Famer,
Jesus.
according to backup BT?
Jesus.
Can we continue because you're trying to bait me? And
And it's working.
So,
It's my favorite part of that.
The only other thing, two other things come up from All Out. We had Bryan Danielson versus Jack Perry. No one gives a fuck about the match, but it's the post match.
Oh my god.
Dog, what the fuck?
Yee.
What? let me
post-match.
explain something. Let me explain how stupid this is. How do you uppercut somebody and it doesn't affect you? You're just laying down on your back looking at Cesaro. Like, what the fuck? And then you put a bag over Brian's head.
And then you just have Pac hugging Wheeler Yuta while he's crying, but not really crying because he can't get the tears to come out. So it just looks like a sad child being hugged at a park when they were told they couldn't have ice cream.
Like he couldn't just kick him in the balls.
So AEW takes the title off Swerve to give it to Bryan Danielson, who's retiring, so that he can feud now with Jack Perry, who nobody cares two shits about.
Actually, he's the scapegoat.
Actually, I care more about Jack Perry than I do the Bucks and Okada right now.
It's true. He's right.
Yeah, facts. But that bar is very low.
Listen, I heard a rumor. Now you don't have to believe me, but I've been saying it.
Bobby sources.
No, I actually heard it from well, never mind. I ain't gonna say who I heard it from because I'm gonna get my ass chewed.
Because
But
Bobby
basically,
sources.
they're trying to get Darby Allin in a position to take the title off of Bryan Danielson. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Well, it could be Orange Cassidy. So
it could be him too.
Both are bad options.
I think it's gonna be Darby. I think Darby's getting it at
Please no.
Grand Slam.
No, stop it.
Well, at least Darby Allin is fun to watch. Even though
because it's will he die or will he get injured?
I wish he wouldn't try to kill himself every match.
I mean,
give him a run. Give him a run before he go climb Mount Everest.
Jeez.
He also should be thanking Jay White because if he didn't break Darby Allin's foot, he wouldn't be here right now. He'd be climbing Mount Everest.
Do you think he's bringing a body bag when he climbs Mount Everest?
I think he'll jump off.
I mean,
he'll probably live.
Just starts gliding like a flying squirrel.
God damn, look at that sugar glider.
Gliding like a flying squirrel.
Just the locals from Darby Allin just flying around.
You're looking through binoculars, you just see this fucking blind spot going to the side of a mountain.
He just shows up at a random indie show and does a coffin drop because he stops gliding.
Don't do that. Shut up.
Heard it's a play. It's Darby Allin.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just Tony Schiavone in the back. It's Sting. Speaking of Tony Schiavone, now it's off topic here.
Oh, we're gonna get so off topic.
Yeah.
Please let it be what I want it to be.
He is the worst commentator in AEW, and it's not close. I'm sick of people disrespecting Excalibur when Tony Schiavone's on the mic.
Excalibur's the second worst commentator on AEW.
First off,
you know how bad you gotta be when I was watching shows. You know how bad you gotta be to make JR, just current day JR, look great.
Can we talk about how Tony Schiavone? Can we talk about how Tony Schiavone said that? What's the dude that was hired for Raw?
Joe Testor.
Joe Test, whatever the fuck his name was a good hire for WWE. He's not on fucking Excalibur's level, but he was a good hire for them. That is what that's what Tony Schiavone said.
Is
What
Tony
the
Schiavone
fuck?
even on Mike Adams' level?
Tony Schiavone sat there while somebody was cutting a promo. It was like, "Oh, just get it out, bitch!" Like, what the fuck?
That's just old age. Like, I'm ready to go home.
Like, what is that?
Yeah, like,
That was Tony Schiavone showing up to TNA in like 03 and then not wanting to be
Like-
there anymore.
I'll use an example. Like JR is like telling a story about the house and how the house is burned, and you got Tony Schiavone be like, "Oh, it's a nice house," and that's it.
Yeah, the commentary situation for AEW is trash. Like Taz is the only coherent person they have on their commentary stuff.
Yeah, I like Riccaboni. They have
Yeah, they got rid of him.
Kevin Kelly's suing you now.
They're not going to win. Have you read that suit?
No, they're not. Gonna
They're not fucking. They're not
We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. What's up, man? I thought.
Yeah, but the boys are suing them too, right?
Yeah,
With
Yeah.
Riccaboni?
They ain't fucking winning either.
they're not winning either. So Kevin Kelly and the boys are losing.
Boys.
Jesus, it's so bad.
I think one of the things in the suit was he wasn't allowed to call Sting's final match.
Jesus, nobody cares. You weren't on TV for how many months prior to that?
He was terrible when he was on it too.
They should cancel one of these AEW shows and just give it to Ring of Honor.
they're gonna add another show.
I think they're going to combine it. They're better off combining it and then just doing rebranding Ring of Honor as AEW Ring of Honor, like WWE NXT.
Can you tell me the difference between AEW and Ring of Honor?
Ring of Honor has everyone you forgot about.
And Ring of
He's
Honor,
not wrong.
and Ring of Honor is where you go when you have to rehab your standing in the company, and then they send
Sammy
you there.
Guevara.
Then they send you there so that way that you can start from the bottom, basically.
Ring of Honor has given Dustin Rhodes 2 championships.
Jesus Christ.
He is one half. He is 1/3 of the 6-man tag champs, and he is 1/2 of the tag champs with Sammy Guevara.
So who's the Ring of Honor heavyweight champ?
Mark Briscoe.
Who's the TV champ?
It's some fucker from Mexico.
Oh.
I don't know. I think it's
Alert.
Atlantis Jr. I want to say his name is.
He pulled the patty.
You said fucker. And then they pure. I know the pure champion. I think is Lee Moriarty.
Interesting.
And then
How can you even watch Ring of
women-
Honor?
You have to join
you can't.
Honor Club.
That's the thing. You can't watch it on TV.
Or
You
can
have
just
to
watch
pay whatever the fuck Honor Club costs a month to be
it. Or
able to
you-
watch
or you
Ring of
just-
Honor.
Or you can just watch the matches
think-
on YouTube.
I think they'll end up on Max
Marina
after this deal's done.
Chauffeur got the best move in Ring of Honor.
Oh, what is it?
Mother's milk. It's a sleeper hold where she smothers them against her breast, and then she puts like her hand up to their mouth. It's like an inverted sleeper up on against her breast. It gives the impression that the girl is like.
Now I understand why your name in the group chat was Mother's Milk.
It's like
Ring of
give the
Honor
impression
also
that
has-
she's breastfeeding. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's,
Ring of Honor also has the modern day Bruno Sammartino and Athena.
Oh god.
oh boy.
She's been champ for like 12 fucking years.
But you know what though? Athena actually, she's actually been doing good. I like.
She's been
Athena.
okay. She should have lost it last December. And now they're just rebuilding to what they built towards last December again for this
Wait a minute.
December.
Athena is still wrestling?
Yeah.
She's still the champ.
Matter of fact,
Ring of Honor.
Matter of fact, did she
Oh.
like break her leg and they still didn't take the title off of her?
Something.
No,
like-
she like spraying something.
she injured
They're
something,
like,
and they were
"Hey,
just like, keep
you're-
it.
Mhm.
Like, you can go wrestle Wizard. I think she wrestled Red Velvet, if you remember her.
She hasn't been relevant since Jade Cargill was.
Yeah. So back to your question, Mustafa. You asked what's the difference between Ring of Honor and AEW? Pretty much nothing, because 1 week you'll see like Nyla Rose on Ring of Honor feuding with somebody, and then like 2 weeks later she'll be back on AEW wrestling. And it's like, what the fuck?
And then when they don't know what to do with Claudio on AEW, then he shows up on ROH.
Yeah.
You can see Maximum Male Models on
Oh, you really
Ring of
can.
Honor.
Nobody did the other pose with me. God damn it!
I will give AEW
They've
credit.
lost. They've lost like every match.
I don't care. That gimmick was hilarious. I don't give a fuck.
They've done a good job building one team, and they've become a little popular. That's the Outrunners.
They should have made Maximum Male Models the new boys.
Dude.
That would have been. No, Castle's injured right now.
Oh, he is? I don't know.
I was on the green.
He got hurt back in July.
That's how much I watch.
All because
It's
fucking
okay.
Vince.
No one watches Ring of Honor.
Well, so Mr. Mustafa has to leave soon, so I want him to plug his shows again really quickly. I don't want him to miss out on his time. So if you would like to promote Legacy Showcase of Champions Night 1 and Night 2, and any other upcoming shows you got, go ahead.
All right. Well, this Friday, the 13th and the 14th, is our 9th annual Showcase of Champions, featuring the Velveteen Dream on day 2 and Sheldon Benjamin on day 1. You get your tickets. Just search for Legacy Pro WI on Facebook, and you will find the link to the Ticket Source website where you can buy your tickets. Meet and greet starts at 6. Show starts at 7:30. The only thing I need to figure out for the show is what do we do with Duffy during this dog collar match? Because I feel like he should be connected to something too. But
Oh, come on, dude.
I mean, everybody else is connected to each other, you know. So
Are you gonna find a manager to oppose moi?
Have somebody walk him around the ring.
no, he might like that.
Oh,
You know what?
oh!
Make him eat.
Like,
Make him eat dog food like Baron Corbin did Roman Reigns a few years ago, and then make him say like suffering succotash.
you know one of those like metal poles you put in the ground, and you like hook your dog's leash up to it. That's what you do, Duffy. Every time he runs forward, it just pulls him back.
Jesus. You guys are the worst.
Well, that's not as bad yet. Just wait.
Oh, fuck.
You could do an exploding barbed wire match, like
It only explodes when he touches it.
Why?
What about the electric steel cage?
You mean like when Devon forgot it was electric and it went
because like you wanna know why, Duffy? You want to know why, Duffy? Because like that commentator commented on your fucking post, you're a piece of shit.
Listen here, I've received death threats in my messenger. People have told me I'm a piece of shit. People told me they'll take me out themselves if nobody else does it.
I will.
Love it. Keep the fucking hate coming.
He was probably like, "Where we going, Sizzler?"
So you'd be like, "Oh, Sissy K's."
Oh, you mean the place that we had to shoot down in Boston?
That looks like a small place. No
Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Oh, you're the fucking worst. I want you to know that.
Last 2 things I want to put over before I leave is after Showcase Champions, the Black Friday Brawl, which will be Black Friday, day of Thanksgiving, where we have our big battle royal. The winner that gets to challenge for any championship they want, when they want, for the next calendar year. And also, if you want to be a professional wrestler and you are in the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area, I run the House of Headlocks training school. So you can just search for that on Facebook as well and message me.
Anywhere else that they can find you, in case Facebook isn't a thing that they have. We're on YouTube X. Maybe they can find you on Instagram, etc.
So you can
OnlyFans.
find Legacy Pro Wrestling at Legacy Pro WI on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find Xavier Mustafa on Twitter, Facebook. Xavier Mustafa does not have an Instagram. So if you found an Xavier Mustafa Instagram, that's not me.
That is fair. Xavier Mustafa, we appreciate you taking your time out of your night to talk with us, and we are going to continue bullshitting.
All right. Pleasure as always, guys. Have a great night.
You as well. Thank you.
Bullshit.
All right, what else we got to talk about? I'm ready. I'm ready for more debauchery.
Let's talk about MVP and what he said about Triple H.
MVP believes in Omos. I'm not the only one.
I'll get this right eventually. Whatever.
Why the fuck are we circles, by the way?
You're square.
On my screen, I'm a circle.
So if any
MVP
wrestler
basically said
that
that
you
if
work
you can't make money with MVP, that you're a
Oh,
dumbass. But that was a belt shot at
almost.
Triple H.
almost
Yeah, MVP said if you can't make money with almost, then you're a dumbass. That was a belt shot at Triple H. But that was the same guy in the interview that said Triple H wasn't racist. But sir, you did imply that motherfucker does not know how to book black people.
Although
I think you're
Bianca
speaking
Belair,
Cody
Shane
Rhodes.
Cargill,
They're
Amanda's
Cody
giving
Rhodes.
Apollo Crews his 117 chance.
Shut the fuck
Apollo
up.
beating
What about the
Giovanni
Street Profits?
Vinci in 3
They're
seconds.
in purgatory hell.
The Street Profits were in Purgatory Hell before Triple H, so what's up?
The Street Profits were tag team champions under Vince.
Not recently. Purgatory Hell.
Yeah, Street Profits have been in purgatory for a while.
Almost.
No, almost wasn't.
Listen, all I'm saying is that there may be some merit to what he's saying.
Oh boy.
Do you
Dude.
think he feels the same about Satnam Singh?
Jesus. There's not an athletic bone in Satnam Singh's body.
Here's what we're gonna do with you. We're gonna put some Indian music on you, and you're gonna come out dancing. La, 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 la.
All right. All right. Stop it. Stop it.
That's what he
I'm
would
not-
do. That's
I'm
what
not
he would.
sure.
That's what he would
was gonna
do.
call it right there.
Why are all the Latino wrestlers on the same fucking group?
They're not. Andrade's on his own.
When was the last? Oh well, SmackDown.
Carmelo Hayes is getting a pretty good feud with Andrade. Just saying.
He ain't been on a pay-per-view. But yeah, we got to watch Sami Zayn again.
Oh, so what? You hate people of Syrian descent, Bobby? Huh?
Whoa!
No,
Watch your
he
mouth.
hates Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn turned on his tribal chief,
Oh, oh.
Solo Sikoa.
Your tribal chief is fucking Brian Danielson because you are one of those
You know you
smelly
look like
people.
you look like a.
You're one of those
you look like
Duffy. He's one of those smelly people that go to AEW that they issued that warning about that they're gonna do a fucking odor test.
Who you
Bobby,
saying is smelly?
Bobby,
It better be BT.
BT, that's what I'm
Oh,
talking
okay,
about.
okay.
They're gonna do-
I'm making sure.
Hey, did you
I
see
know,
that satire
I know.
post I posted where they said that they were going to start odor testing people before they let them come to the show?
I know
For
double
AEW.
D'Lo Brown ain't talking.
Oh, you're messing with the real deal now.
Hey, I thought about going to him for Halloween. Let's say-
No, you're too busy looking like your tribal chief Solo Sikoa right now.
He's not my tribal chief. What the fuck are you talking about?
His tribal chief is actually Jacob Fatu.
No, it's not.
No,
It's
it's
Roman Reigns.
Tongaloa.
I knew you were gonna say Tongaloa.
First off, you get his fucking name right, okay? It's not Tongaloa, okay? It's fucking Hamacho. Okay, you get his fucking-
He's missing his pimped out mic.
You get this fucking. Why you
Did
fucking
y'all
talk-
see the
Speak-
there's some meme video someone made of Tama Tonga, and they gave him the voice of Donnie from the Wild Thornberries.
Jesus.
Yes, that's that where he does the 3D videos. He has like a whole series on YouTube. They're like 3D videos and shit of like them in high school. They're actually pretty. They're pretty fucking funny.
It's okay, Duffy.
Hey,
Hey,
Duffy, can we
Duffy,
talk
Ben
about
Evil?
your cracked out? Can we talk about your cracked out? Your boy looking skinny like a motherfucker.
Who that?
Batista. Like what the fuck?
I did
He's
not
off
see
the
that.
roids. He's off the roids. And he's
He's
old.
off the
He's
roids.
60.
That man don't even look the same. That man look like, and I ain't trying to be funny. That man look like he got cancer.
It's smart. He lost all the muscle weight so he can do roles. Makes sense. Cena's probably going to be the same thing.
I mean, The Rock didn't do it.
Because Rock has to be a superhero and look like the tough good guy in every movie.
The Rock just
The Rock
took
is
down,
the same character every.
The Rock just took down a whole fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe.
No, he took down DC.
He took down DC, and it wasn't good to begin with. But the fact
All
that
I'm
you took
saying
it down is still pretty impressive.
is his movie, The Tooth Fairy, was not realistic.
Jesus.
Not really.
Because I can't name one Polynesian hockey player in the NHL.
Oh.
I'm so over you right now. I'm so done with you.
Oh.
Damn.
But can you name 3 announcers better than Excalibur?
Yes.
Jonathan Coachman, the third
CM Punk.
Michael Cole, when he was announcing Jerry the King Lawler, had anal leakage.
Fucking Paul Heyman.
Jesus.
Paul Heyman.
Jesus.
Mick
You
Foley,
know what?
when he had a cup of coffee as a commentator.
Give me Booker T. I would rather have Booker T over Excalibur.
Oh, shucky ducky quack quack.
Oh, he hit him with shucky ducky quack quack.
What? Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
That's right.
Like, like it's so funny because you can tell Booker T. It's funny because you can tell that Booker T's like fucking hood, but he tries to talk all proper and shit, and it doesn't work. You know, that's not how he talks every day.
All that shit goes out the window when Trick comes out.
Oh, this match is gonna be good.
Trick is gonna miss that man when he finally goes up.
Oh god.
Booker T has the exclusively called Trick Williams matches when Trick gets called up.
No, they're gonna make like Michael Cole do the fucking ad-libs when Trick goes up.
Oh, Pat McAfee and Michael Cole doing that would be the whitest shit ever.
They are, dude. When Michael Cole said that he yeeted all over himself, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
I'm yeeting all over myself.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? That is not PG. And I know that I was not the only one that heard it. Duffy was the only one that caught it. I said, did he really fucking say this shit?
Well, so I caught it when Pat said it, and then when Michael Cole said it, I was like, what the fuck is going on right now?
That's hilarious. Pat be like, I'm yeeting.
That man said that he was yeeting all over himself. I said, dude, this is not PG.
When Michael Cole was like, what are you eating for? He's not even out yet. He was like, I'm premature, Cole.
Oh my god. I said, what is going on? Oh.
Colby's wild on commentary. You call him Dominic.
That dude is wild. Like you could tell that Pat McAfee done loosened him up on commentary because it's like Kobe doing some shit. Like he said something on Monday. He said, I can't stand, but I'm still eating. I said, what?
Corey Graves was like, am I eating right, Cole? He was like, you'll get the hang of it eventually.
Oh my god.
Oh, do we want to keep going or promote some shit?
I don't have anything to promote.
Oh, we do.
Oh wait, we got Bobby Shit Take. We can't skip that.
I don't have
Once again, for for Bobby's shit take of the week, presented by Elite Wrestling Society.
I denounce Roman Reigns as my tribal chief.
You know what? Fuck it. Since we're off the rails, you know what my shit take of the week is. My shit take of the week is me. I had the shit take of the week because let me tell you something. Because since we're in collaboration with the University of Sports Today, I doubted my Dallas Cowboys. I'm like, they're gonna suck. They're gonna go into Cleveland. They're gonna lose. And Dallas went in and dominated. You shut the fuck up because you don't have a quarterback right now. You got to believe in Malik Willis. So you shut the fuck up.
This shit take sucks. Boo.
You know what else sucks? I don't have.
You had a whole ass person. Shut up. Shut up. You had a whole ass person saying the Undertaker wasn't shit before 2000, and that's your shit take of the week.
He was trolling.
No, he believes that.
He was trolling.
No, he's trolling when he says JR is the top 10 commentator all time.
Yeah, he wasn't trolling about Undertaker. He doubled, triple, quadrupled down.
He doesn't even watch the show, so what's the point?
Bobby, he's been consistent about Undertaker for years. He's always felt Taker wasn't shit.
You gotta ignore what the fuck he said. See, thank you for reminding me because that is my shit take. See, that's how you gotta block shit out. You let shit get to you because you gotta block shit out.
You're just waiting for one of us to bring something up.
No, he remembers.
You know what? You fake ass Macho Man voice.
Ooh, yeah. What did you
Bobby,
down here and fight
Bobby, I have a question for you.
I got you for 3 minutes.
Bobby, I got a question for you. And Hulk Hogan asked this question. Do you forgive him or Chris Benoit?
You know what?
Oh my god.
Why you do that?
Oh, you so you so bitch. You're trying to get me canceled.
No.
I can't believe he said that.
Well, let me put it like this. It's a little bit. Can I just stick to Hogan? Can I answer the Hogan portion?
You want. I never promoted some shit. I'm done with this fucking show this week.
But I got a question for Duffy after.
Hogan flat out said that he was a little bit racist, so fuck Hogan. Every time somebody brings him up in a group, fuck Hogan.
Zero.
Let me put it like this: with Chris Benoit, it's a little too late for him to be forgiven.
I don't think he can be forgiven.
He can't.
Either of them.
I think he said at the end of that quote, "My shit was a little forgivable." I have to rewatch that, but I'm pretty sure he said that.
He specifically said that He said that wrestling fans are forgiving. So, Brett Duffy, as you a wrestling fan, are you forgiving?
As the Iron Sheik would say, "Fuck the Hulk Hogan."
I mean, to be fair, he does have a point. They did forgive Ultimate Warrior.
No, the fuck they did. They just didn't see what the shit he did.
That's just like how he claimed he made up with Macho Man before he died.
Like Hogan. I went to the same doctor as he did, brother.
Oh.
And I got the same test he was supposed to get. It's like, what? Why is that in this documentary?
What's happened?
Brandon, are you a Hulk Hogan fan?
Am I a Hulk Hogan fan? No, I've only seen like one Hulk Hogan match ever.
No.
Live, sorry. That's not playbacks.
All right, what's your question for me so we can promote some shit?
So, out of all the people you work with, you had to suspect one of them to be an alien. Which one do you think is an undercover alien?
Oh, if I had to suspect one person to be an alien that like for wrestling
that you work with for wrestling,
done.
Now chat for the week.
So the one person that I would suspect to be an alien would be Aaron Sacrifice, because nobody punches that hard on purpose or on accident. You've got to be an extraterrestrial.
What the fuck? Is that his real name?
Yes.
What in the fuck type of wrestler name is that?
And he comes out to Creed.
Which so is a song, I think it is.
Of course.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your. I thought you were talking about your other job. I didn't know you were talking about wrestling.
He said wrestling.
No, he said
This
job.
music's gonna name random coworkers.
just name coworkers nobody
I
knows.
was like, why are you?
Which this
I'm like-
fucker
I was
Phil I
like-
work with, such
I
an
was
ET.
And I'm not gonna put your profession out there, but I'm like, why are you at work getting hit by a dude?
This man doesn't walk correctly, so he's definitely an ET.
He thought it was work.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. I'm like Duffy. I was like, you let random dudes come up and not hit you in the face?
Oh,
What bitch move is that?
there's no way that shit would happen.
He was running an undercover janitor fight
I
club.
was like, what type of bitch move is that? Where you let
We
somebody
got-
come up and hit you?
We got Raw Underground in the basement of the school.
Dude having fight club in the Spanish classroom.
Oh shit!
I legit,
Fucking
'cause he said,
the
I
oldest
was-
janitor that's like 2
No.
months away from retirement to look out.
Oh,
He said, I'm like, what type of man are you to let a man come up and hit you in the face? That's be on site.
holy shit!
I would whoop his ass.
Alrighty, so
He just showed up and just started swinging.
Oh god, I was like,
it's time to promote some shit.
It's that time of the week. The show is almost over, so it's time to promote some shit.
Oh, that was hilarious. For us, next week on the show, we have the Pitbull, Zach McGuire.
This is 305.
is he Mark McGuire? Is he Mark McGuire's brother?
I like how you both had different jokes. I love it.
Does he know Toby Maguire?
Oh,
Hey,
one
why-
more.
Speaking of Tobey Maguire, why is he not going to be in the next Spider-Man? We can ask him that.
All right, that's your one. September 22nd.
Can this man hit dingers like Mark?
You already used Mark McGuire. You're late.
Oh, I thought he used. Oh yeah, fuck.
No.
No.
Ooh, you suck. Anyway, September 22nd, we have co-owner of One Fall Entertainment, Eric Tyler.
One fall, Steven. Any relation?
You should invite your co-owner on to be interviewed by us again.
Brown's been on.
You should-
I can bring him back.
You should invite
But
the
he's not big on
janitor that
speaking
fucking
about
punched you.
co-owner. So we can hear some stories about how shitty of a co-owner you are.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This
Done.
man did one whole line backstage before he sold out the $84,000 million seats for the mouse.
I like how none of that made sense at the end. September 29th, we have the return of Dastardly. September 29th, we have the return of Dastardly Nell Dillinger. That is our September lineup for our show. And
October.
for working on it.
You almost said fuck me, didn't you?
Oh, I almost said fuck you. Working on it though, so you have to give me some time. This Friday, September 13th, if you are in the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area, check out Legacy Pro Wrestling Showcase Night of Champions Night 1. However, I will be in La Crosse for River City Championship Wrestling.
You know, you're always in lacrosse. Does somebody live there?
No,
Oh,
it's
you can't even play it.
wrestling September 14th, there's a couple different shows going on. You've got Legacy Pro Wrestling's Showcase Night of Champions Night 2. I just butchered that, I know. I had Brandon problems. Also on the 14th, you have Now That's Wrestling. Check out Now.
Can I ask you
You're
a
doing no
question?
showing them, aren't you?
Can I ask you a
I
question?
just said I was going to be at Legacy. Go ahead. What's
Can I
up?
ask you a question real fast?
Yeah.
Not who booked you first, but if you had your choice of which show that you would prefer to be at, which one would you pick?
So Legacy booked me first.
No,
And
no.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm answering. To be fair, Legacy is very close to my house, so it would be Legacy.
Hey, you're lazy.
And then also September 14th, if you are in the Eau Claire area. Hey Josh, tell me what
Eau
city
Claire.
Now is in. If you're in the Eau Claire area, check out Red Lightning's last match. He's retiring, so please go check out Showtime Pro Wrestling.
I'll miss them.
September 21st, Now That's Wrestling is in Nina, so if you are in the Nina area on the 14th.
Yeah,
Where's
that was an
Pinto?
okay song. Nay. Wait,
Where's the Pinto?
watch.
September 21st, there's Battle Tested Pro Wrestling in Oak Creek,
Yeah,
Wisconsin.
Is that where
We're
y'all stab
battle
each
tested
other to
already.
see which one can stand the most loss of blood?
It's when they just beat each other with cheese sticks.
Bobby, you love this show. This show is ran by a United States veteran. He does good work for people. So come out and
Yeah.
support the charity show.
You're acting like they all fucking know each other.
Oh,
No,
it's a brotherhood, though.
Duffy knows what I'm talking. Duffy knows. Thank you, Duffy. I get what you're saying.
But that is my lineup for September. BT, you want to plug sponsors?
Yeah.
And,
Before I talk about our sponsors,
Oh, boy,
it's been a while since we've had a Logan Ross ad.
Jesus Christ, that's a new one.
It's been
I'm here.
a real hot minute. So introducing your election season Logan Ross booking ad. Here we go. World premiere. As the phone states, Logan Ross ad, as you guys know, me and Bobby are not allowed to eat unless Mr. Ross gets booked this ad so we can eat again. So book Logan Ross today, or at least book his twin or stunt double.
Hey, girl.
Intensity, integrity, and intelligence. The three I's of which Logan Ross does not possess. As election season kicks off here, it's just when your options can't get any better, this man arrives. Vote, pick, book your American icon today. Please book Logan Ross. I am hungry. Bobby is hungry. We need to eat. Book Logan Ross.
You're a bitch for that last one, goddammit. Oh,
I
no.
didn't even him. That's bootleg Sami Zayn versus bootleg Seth Rollins.
All right, you never disappoint with the ads. Oh, my God. Holy shit. All right. Promote our shit. Oh, shit, dude.
Bookings just went through the roof. We eating, Bobby. We eating.
You let that guy continue to shit on you like that.
Oh, I mean, it's funny. If it wasn't funny, it'd be a problem. I can at least appreciate a good fucking rib.
I made that
And,
today.
and by rib, you're talking about food.
Oh, it better be some ribs.
But now that's wrestling. Introducing Night of the 14th. I'm 90% sure it's called.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Logan Ross is no showing it.
Come on, dude.
He's been at too many Now events this year, so he can't be at this one.
I bet my quota.
He's like the Rock. He's like the Rock of Now. I'm never going away, and then he doesn't show up for like a year.
That was the last time Rock disappeared for like 5.
He's like, I'm not gonna. I didn't mean I would be at every show.
You get the Fox River Raiders. Don't know how they're doing, but they're probably the champions. Rapid Fire Wrestling, who just recently sold out the 92,000 Mouse Dome. Don't know when their next show is.
I like how the seats and the fucking building name changes every time. When we have a
Mouse Stone. Wow.
Go ahead.
We have University Sports Debate ran by LJ. Catch us on Saturday mornings for Shots Fired Saturday. Talking about your college football. Yeah, you will.
I'd rather not.
You will. You will. You wish you were on it. Actually, Bobby, we have an invite this Saturday. You come
I don't
on.
fucking need an invite. I can just fucking come on. What are you talking about?
Bobby, you're invited.
I could boot all of y'all. I could boot
You're
all
invited,
of
Bobby. Check out Bernie's Burger, the official burger of Logan Ross. Oh, hold up.
Sir. Sir. You fear iron jeans. You fear the ability to be seen in public and not look homeless.
Jesus Christ.
You fear. I'm going to stop.
We have Elite Wrestling Society, the official Facebook group of the Duffy, BT, and Bobby Wrestling Show. We will not be live until next Sunday with our guest.
Pitbull,
Someone.
Zach McGuire.
Pitbull, Mr. 305 himself.
Is he bald
Zach.
and wear sunglasses inside at night?
No,
Is he bald?
no, almost.
Is he gonna come on singing Fireball for us? Fireball. Do, do, do,
Who has more hair, you or him?
You like? I don't know. Because you're starting to look like Pitbull if you look between the lines right there.
Dang. Don't look between the lines then.
Damn. It's time for us to go home.
Wait a minute. What about my promote? I got something to promote.
Oh, what you got?
Great. Bobby's Oscar Award nomination movie.
And when I'm up on stage, I'm gonna be like, you tell your haters, fuck them. Brandon Taylor, fuck you. The one that lives in Massachusetts. The one that lives in Massachusetts.
Before we leave, Bobby.
No, we're gonna promote my fucking birthday, okay?
Fuck your birthday. Our little conversation about the Logan Ross.
First off, you son of a bitch.
Pissed you off on
Are we
Friday?
live? Are we live? Hold on. Are we live on the 29th?
On the 29th? Yes.
Yes, bitch. My birthday's on the 29th. And
we have
on
Josh
that
on?
on that show, I will finally be respected and acknowledged.
So should Josh be on the show? Yeah, that's a yes. Josh, September 29th, you are invited.
We have Nell on the show that day.
I feel like Josh.
Honorary co-host.
I feel like Josh is Hangman Page, and I'm Swerve.
Hangman won last night.
Did he though?
He stuck a needle in your mouth.
Yeah, you watch it.
They gave you CTE.
You watched that shit. He was like, "Wow, this is the best shit ever."
Oh my god!
Oh, I hated needle spot.
Duffy's gonna get needles, but he's gonna look like a whisker-bearded, bald-headed bitch with like whiskers in his chin and shit. He's gonna look like a fucking cat.
Damn. He said you belong in a musical, Cats.
Josh said we are going to go away.
Josh, you know what? I wish you would go away.
Well, know what that means? We gotta go away. Goodbye, everybody.